Hey friends, Prepared Suburbanite here with a quick overview of the Mr. Heater Big Buddy. Picked this up at Northern Tool. They had them on sale this month and November of 2017 for a heck of a price. I think they were $109 and then they threw in a coupon for $20 off. So I ended up paying $89 plus tax for the Mr. Heater Big Buddy. Quite a deal. So stick around, we'll kind of run through getting it set up. So here it is. It can run on regular propane, the little tanks, 1 pound tanks like this, or you can run it off a 20 pounder, a 15 pounder that you do the exchanges at the supermarkets or the Home Depots or that kind of place. And you're going to need one of these to hook up the big tank to the Mr. Heater Big Buddy. So with the little 1 pound cans of propane that you can get pretty much at any sporting goods store anywhere, we picked these up at BJ's Wholesale Club. Fairly good price, but they're still pretty expensive. I think I paid almost $15 for a 4-pack of these things. So we're talking almost $4 a piece for these. To install it, there's one on this side and one on this side. I've already hooked up the one on that side. And it's just a matter of tightening them in, screwing them down. All right, with that hooked up, it's a matter of simply turning the pilot on, and it's got a little igniter built right into it, so when you push down on the knob, it will turn, click, and there it goes. And you let her go and ease her up just a touch, let it get warmed up, and then turn it on to low, and you should start seeing a little, yep, there's heat coming out of there. I'm going to turn it up to medium. Now, according to the manufacturer, this unit will heat up to a 400 square foot space using 2 of these little 1 pound propane tanks, and it'll last somewhere between 3 and 12 hours. My experience using this at our bug out location one night when we stayed over was it didn't really last much more than 3 hours with 2 1 pound tanks in there. Now, if you hook up a 20 pound tank with a full one, you're supposed to get a couple of 100 hours, and I think that would work pretty well. But you got to make sure that the propane tank is outside, and then you use that 10-foot cord that I showed you just a second ago. Bring it in, hook it up, do that kind of stuff. The tolerances on this for heat dispersion and stuff like that, there's no heat here, there's no heat in the back, but there's a ton of heat coming off the top, and it's pretty warm up there right now. The switch for the fan is right here, and that pushes the air out in front of it like this, and it really does a really nice job. There's a ton of safety stuff that the manufacturer recommends you go through, making sure that when you hook up the propane, that you use a solution of mild soapy water to make sure that there isn't any propane leaks, that you don't just turn it on and leave it unattended, that you don't turn it on and go to sleep and expect you're going to sleep all night long, because it's just not going to last that long if you got the 2 1-pound tanks in there, and if you're sound asleep, you're not attending the unit itself. We found that it really did take the chill out of our bug out location. We're 2 stories basically in that bug out shed there, with about 144 square feet on the first floor and another 144 square feet on the second floor in the loft area. So we're about 288 square feet, give or take a couple of inches here or there. And within an hour, it took the chill off the inside of that place. It was about 40, 42 degrees or so, and it took the chill off of that in about an hour. We let it run on medium for a couple more hours, and it got warm enough that you just kind of felt fairly comfortable in the shed. I really enjoyed it. I appreciated it. It was nice to have. As we got ready to go to sleep, shut the thing down, and the shed, obviously it's uninsulated at this point. It cooled down, woke up about 2 in the morning, turned this thing back on, let it run for another hour or so while we while we waited for it to warm up in there so we could actually get some sleep. And it did take the chill off one more time. And when we got up in the morning about 6, we turned it back on, and it ran for maybe a half an hour or so, and we ran out of gas. So, using 2 1-pound bottles of propane. Anyway, I've been very impressed with this. We've got one that's dedicated to our bug out location, and we're going to have, this one is brand new, we're going to have this one here at the homestead as a backup, and to take the chill out of the workshop that I work in during the winter time. It should do a fairly good job of keeping us warm with that. The Mr. Heater Big Buddy is a good deal. Northern Tools got it on sale this month. If you can get down there, get one of their catalogs, get one of their 20% off coupons, you can pick the thing up for $89. The first one that I got, the one that's dedicated to our bug out location, I ordered from Amazon, and I think I paid $137 for that. So this was quite a savings. So check out Northern Tool. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you on the next video.